if you see the Oilers fighting 2 and 3 times in a third period against a team that they need to be playing against, like the Kings, that's a bad sign. So it's still early January. This team needs some people back in the lineup. They probably need to add pieces, but I do think there is a chance that they miss out. And man, that would be a bad scene in Edmonton.
Oh, would it ever? And I think the interesting part about the Oilers as we get closer to the trade deadline is Ken Holland has no choice but to push all his chips into the middle because honestly, who knows if he'd even have a job if the Oilers missed the playoffs? Like, we don't know what kind of changes they would make, and missing the playoffs cannot be an option. So I'm fascinated if the Oilers are 4 points out of the mix. I still think Ken Holland could be in a spot where he's moving a first rounder, where he's moving a prospect to try to fill out this team. They showed last year that they can play their best hockey down the stretch and get back in because if you remember, Mike, they didn't fire Dave Tippett last year until February 11th. They were on the outside looking in until February 11th, and they still managed to finish the year with home ice advantage in round one. So we'll see if the Oilers have a similar turnaround this year. But right now, hard to imagine that happening with what we've seen over the last couple of nights from them.